welcome to the Abyss Tarot T.A.T. Today's pick a card is Spirit Animal Sunday. So we're going to go ahead and get our weekly message from the spirit animals, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. So for pile 1, we have 13, the elephant. It says free your pain. Okay, pile 1, number 13, the elephant. For pile 2, we have 43, the wolf. Connect with your pack and howl at the moon. Okay, pile 2, 43, the wolf. Connect with your pack and howl at the moon. Okay, pile 3 is 33, the raven. Mystery and magic. Okay, pile 3 is number 33, the raven. Mystery and magic. Okay, and pile 4 is number 4, the buffalo. Run free. Okay, the buffalo, run free. Okay, you know what I just noticed? That all of them have coinciding numbers. So this one is number 13, so it ends in 3. This one is 43, it ends in 3. This one is 33, ends in 3. And then the last one is number 4. So we have 3 and 4 here a lot. And then the first one is 13, which breaks down to the number 4. So we have 4 here also. So there's a lot of 3 and 4 energy in this reading, okay? So, you know, 3 is very much about being creative and creating things and thinking outside the box. And 4 is about stability, right? The buffalo. And it's about stability. So I'm seeing there might be, you're creating stability is what I'm kind of getting here. But, okay, I don't know what's going to come out. So go ahead, look at the piles. If you feel called to pick more than one pile, go right ahead. Timestamps will be down below, and I'll see you at your reading. Bye. Hi, welcome. So for those of you who chose pile number 1, number 13, the elephant, free your pain, I always like to associate the piles with an element. And so for this pile, I've associated it with water. So you could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, okay? I already pulled 4 animal cards here for you, and I am like, whoa, blown away. Very, very interesting. Very heavy energy, which is kind of a funny thing to say because the animals you got are very heavy animals. They are heavy hitters. So it's a very heavy energy, okay? I mean, the elephant, right? He weighs a ton, very heavy. And it says free your pain. So there is something that maybe that you're holding that you need to let go of. You might also be holding pain for someone. And it also talks about, you know, you maybe be holding your own pain, your own griefs, your own sorrows, your own trials and tribulations, right? But you might also hold pain for other people, those that you care about. You might be holding pain that isn't yours. And so you need to release it. Here with the free your pain, you definitely need to release it. This card also talks about maybe having physical ailments. And it's like saying, if your pain could talk, ask it, what is wrong? Why are you hurting, right? Why is this hurting? And see what answer it gives you, right? And then to try to figure it out, to release it, because also sometimes emotional pain gives us physical pain, which is very 4 of Swords energy. The 4 of Swords in the reverse is very much that energy of, you know, being unhealed, untreated in things, and then it'll manifest in the body. So this elephant card here is very much giving me those vibes. 13 breaking down to the number 4, which is, you know, like I was saying at the beginning, 4 is the number of stability, right? So maybe, and this card does talk a lot about emotions, and actually all these cards so much are talking about emotions. So needing to be stable maybe in your emotions. So maybe there's times when you might burst out crying or feel like you're going to cry. And you're like, why am I going to cry? It was just a simple movie, or, you know what I mean? There's maybe things that are like really giving you this roller coaster of emotions, right? And there's maybe things that need to be released, and you need to think about them and maybe heal them, you know, start working through them and release them to feel better. And you did pick water element, which, you know, it's all about emotions. And like I said, all these animals are so much about emotions. So you, like I said, it's a very heavy energy, and you did pick all the heavy hitters. These are heavy animals. So your next card is 39, the hippopotamus. It says immerse. And so this is about being very deeply, again, in those emotions, and maybe, again, emotions that might not be yours, or maybe they are yours and somebody caused you to have them. Again, needing to get out of that and release them. You know, this card does talk about like the hippopotamus being very territorial, not on land, but only in water. Only in water is it like, don't come over here, don't come messing with me. And we know water is all about emotion, right? So on land, on earth, on everything else, he's good. But in the water, he's very territorial. So I feel like you have a very protective energy also about those that you love. You're like, don't come hurt my little sister over here because I'll whoop your ass. You know what I mean? It's that energy of, yes, you're very protective of those that you love, but also there's certain things that you're dealing with that you need to deal with. You know what I mean? So immerse. It's like immerse yourself in those feelings, immerse yourself in those actions that you need to take to start feeling better. And like I said, there's a lot of 3s and 4s, and this is 39. Okay, so we do have the number 3 here again. The next card you have is 30, breaking down to a 3 again with frog harmony. Okay, and this card talks about this frog being a banjo frog, and the reason why it's called a banjo frog, it's because it when it's doing its mating call, it sounds like a banjo, like strumming, right? And so when a lot of them, you know, it's mating season, so when all these frogs are doing their banjo mating call, they all sound like a bunch of, you know, like they're all in tune, and they all sound like banjo music playing to try to find that partner. So this card does talk about, you know, again, water, emotions, balance, and also trying to find maybe that balance that is going to be like that perfect tune for you. So it could be with a partner, it could be with a friend, it could be in any situation, but you trying to kind of find the tuning that is the right tuning for you, right? And I love seeing frogs. You know that if you watch my channel, if you watch my videos, you know that I absolutely love frogs. They represent rebirth, renewal, you know, rejuvenation. I can't even talk the words. Rejuvenation. You know, they talk about all these new beginnings. So they're very much like getting that second chance. Also, the frog does talk about your health, maybe physical health, mental health, spiritual health, emotional health, or all of them, right? All of the above. Check, 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 check. And the elephant is also talking about that, right? Like I said, very 4 of Swords energy here in the reverse. Very 4 of Swords in the reverse energy here from this elephant that I'm getting. And I'm also, you know, seeing it here with this frog. So there might be also you needing to take care of your health. Maybe, you know, you might need to talk about these emotions that you're holding in. Maybe with a therapist, right? Go to counseling, therapy. It's great. Listen, your girl here has been in therapy for so many years, so many times, and I absolutely love it. I think even therapists need therapists. And from what I've heard from my ex-sister-in-law who works in the mental health field, she even said that the psychiatrists and therapists that she work with, they have psychiatrists and therapists, you know? So I absolutely love that. I absolutely love that because we all do need to release things. We can't hold them, right? So here with this frog, I am seeing that maybe, you know, your mental, your spiritual, maybe, you know, maybe you need to just talk to a friend or talk to a preacher at your church or whatever it is that you feel connected, feel called to do. Go ahead and do that whatever's going to help you. I'm also seeing about baking. Maybe baking helps you. Maybe that's something that like you pass the time doing, to where it's an activity that you do where you feel better once you do it. I'm seeing that also, like kneading the dough is what I'm seeing. So maybe you're pretty good at baking. Maybe, hey, bake yourself a cake and then eat the cake. All right, do that. If that's going to help you feel better, then I'm all for it, right? So go ahead and do that. So then we have 54, breaking down to a 9. 9 is the number of completion. It's also the, you know, the number of closing out cycles so that we can go into a new beginning, a new chapter, a new book. And it's the moose. It says release. Exactly. All these cards are like, let it go. Let it go. We got to do like Elsa, right? From Frozen, and we got to let it go. So here with the moose, you know, 54, breaking down to a 9, we release it, right? And so with the moose here, the moose does have to shed his antlers. It says he has to be, you know, he's castrated is what it says, you know. And so once he doesn't have those antlers, they fall off. But he gets a new set that is permanent, that is forever, his forever set, I guess, like how it is, you know, with us having teeth. So once he gets his new set, it's not that great a set, and looks wise it's kind of ratty, it's kind of, and it's again the set he has to go through now with the rest, through the rest of his life. So he had to release that old set, which was probably a nicer looking set, right? It didn't have all the wear and tear of years and weight on it and scars on it that this new set is going to have, and this is the set he has to deal with for the rest of his life. So it's about releasing that old, but also, you know, you have to accept and work with this, you know, new situation. So so we can't hold on to that old situation and this new one. We kind of have to work our way with it, kind of knead our way with it, right? Like the dough, like I said, I feel like baking. Maybe you're gonna bake, and also it's kind of kneading through those emotions, kind of working our way through them. And so then we have 69 here, another heavy hitter, okay, which breaks down to the number 6. Okay, so we have another heavy hitter here with the rhino, and it says heavy. Speaking of heavy hitter, the rhino is heavy. And with the rhino, people seem to think because he weighs a ton, just like the elephant, just like the hippo, he weighs a ton. So people seem to think that the rhino is aggressive, but he's actually not. He's more of a gentle giant. But because of his heavy size and that horn, people seem to think that it's going to come charging at them, or it wants to, you know, be aggressive or attack them, and it's actually not. So it's almost like the looks are deceiving, and the rhino is actually he's not out to get you, he's not out to charge at you, and he's not out to be aggressive or attack you. He's actually, like I said, more like a gentle giant type of energy. And also, so with this heavy energy that you have, I also feel like it's kind of your energy. You know, maybe you look intimidating, or maybe, you know, you wear all black, or maybe, you know, your hair or your make, whatever, maybe you have a certain look, and people don't really know just how caring you are, and you're so caring that you're carrying the weight of others' pain. And here with Free Your Pain, you are carrying the pain of others, not just your own, okay? I'm going to get you a numerology card. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get you a numerology card. Okay, and then I'm going to get some tarot. Okay, 26 breaking down to an 8. Love partnership. Oh, wow. Okay. So this is probably love here. The partnership of, and it is water, very emotion, right? So maybe this is pain that you're holding, right? For your pain. Maybe this is pain that you're holding from a past love. Even maybe a current partnership. And again, it's like that release of it because you're hurting so much. It's almost like these spirit animals are saying, stop hurting yourself. Yes, this person hurt you. Yes, this situation hurt you. Yes, these people hurt you. But now you are hurting yourself by continuing to hold on to this. Release this, okay? Release this. And, you know, release this pain from this love partnership. And then maybe that gives way for another love partnership to come in whatever form that is. 26 breaks down to the number 8. 8 is the number of abundance. So again, it's being prosperous in love, right? Because it's, you know, here it's all this emotion. So it's being prosperous, not just in finances, but in love here, okay? All right, let me get you some tarot. I didn't even take out my tarot deck. Wow. Oh, wow. Nice job, Rosie. Wow. Okay, so let me take out a tarot deck really quick. 1 second. Sorry about that. Oh, gosh. That's not the one I want. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to go grab a tarot deck. Oh my gosh, I didn't even get a tarot deck. Okay, here we go. Pile 1. Let's get you some tarot. Pile 1. What do the spirit animals want to tell pile 1? This is a heavy reading. I'm definitely seeing tears too. Maybe you cried a lot of tears for someone or people, right, that have just hurt you. Okay, pile 1. What do we have for pile 1? Okay. And we have the 9 of Cups. Look at that. He has a genie. He has a lamp, and the genies come out of the lamp to grant his wish. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, granted wishes. Okay, so definitely these spirit animals are saying they want to grant your wishes. They want you to be happy. You know, they want you to have this here, this love partnership in whatever way that is. They want you to have it, okay? 9 of Cups, right? Water element. Again, there's so much water in this reading. Very deep emotions, okay? I'm also getting with this card, it's almost like you don't believe that you could have it. You don't believe that you could have the happiness. You don't believe you can have the wishes granted. You don't believe you could have the peace. You know, it's like here the spirit animals are saying you can do this. This is attainable to you and anyone, but it's almost like you're saying, well, I don't believe it for me. I don't believe this for me. Huh. Okay. What else do we have for pile 1? That's too many cards. Too many cards. Please, let me just get one more. And we had the Ace of Cups in the reverse as I'm cutting it. Wow, yeah. Okay. This card is the one I put back in because it was too many cards, and here it is again. Okay, so the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is about starting new. And again, like with the frog, right? Starting new, you know, it could start a new relationship or just starting new on yourself. This is about working, right? Putting the work in. So working on yourself to attain this goal here. This is working on yourself, putting the work in. We have the Fool in the reverse. Okay. Aquarius, Pisces. Oh, we do have the 2 fish here. There's 2 fish in this Fool card. It's in the reverse. So yeah, Aquarius, Pisces. Yeah, it's almost like this feeling of like I can't, right? And again, those fish, that emotions. But again, it's the moon here. It's giving me so much water, honestly. And I feel like what you can focus on, you end up manifesting or creating it. Very much like a Pisces, right? Whatever they put their mind to, that's what will manifest. But I also feel like with you, it's been a lot of that holding on to the pain. So you've manifested that. And again, like I said, I feel like the spirit animals are telling you, yes, these people have hurt you. This person has hurt you. But now you're hurting yourself. And you need to let go. And with the Fool in the reverse, you're not letting go. The Fool in the upright is about having hope, about having faith, and about saying, I don't know where I'm going, but I know that I'm going to be okay wherever I go, and whenever I get there, it's going to be fine. It's going to work out. It's like belief in your head. It's going to work out for me no matter what. I can't see it, but I feel it, and it's going to be okay. It's a feeling of it's going to be okay. In the reverse, you're not seeing it or feeling it. And again, it's like the spirit animals are saying, I want you to think it. I want you to create those thoughts, and you're going to feel it, right? Oh, okay. Let me just go ahead and get you a Cali Love Vibes card, and I think that will be it for you, pile 1. I'm definitely sending you healing energy, lots of love and light, okay? Oh, I love my Santa Muerte fell. Oh, sorry. I feel like I need to focus on this. So this in the back of it, it talks about getting away from bad vibes and people with bad energy and bringing in love, bringing in happiness, bringing in peace. And it fell, so that's what's like, let me focus on what it says on the back, and that's what it's talking about. Okay, So releasing the bad vibes, the bad people, the bad energies, and bringing in peace and love towards you. Because this down here, it says attraction in Spanish, but it's not an attraction of like meaning as in looks. I mean, it could be, but it's an attraction of like, what are you attracting? What are you calling in? And again, I feel like the spirit animals are saying you need to release these negative things and you need to call in these things that you want, you know? Okay, so let's go ahead and get you a Cali love vibes. And I think that will be it for you, pile 1. Oh, a lot of cards. Okay. Oh, 31, and a lot of 3s and 4s, like I said, and 31 breaks down to the number 4, and we do have 3. Okay, so coming back stronger and better. There you go. There you go. This is your message here with this 9 of Cups here. Okay, you are coming back stronger and better. He's working out. He's working on himself. And again, this is what the spirit animals want you to do. They want you to work out on yourself. They want you to work on your mental, physical, emotional, spiritual. Like I said, it could be all of the above or it could be certain things. But you're coming back stronger and better from that. Okay? All right. Well, that's all I have for you. I hope this message resonates and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. So for those of you who chose pile number 243, the wolf, connect with your pack and howl at the moon. I always like to associate the piles with an element. And so for this pile, I've associated it with earth. So you could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, okay? I already have some cards pulled here for you. We're going to pull more as we go along. But this card does talk about finding your pack. Connect with your pack and howl at the moon. So this is saying, these spirit animals, I feel like, are saying that you need to kind of find your soul tribe, maybe connect with other people. And also this is like reminding me, okay, well, I'll tell you right now. But this is more like, you know, finding maybe a group or online even that you connect with, that you can be transparent with, that you can be yourself with, right? So maybe like you want to talk, like join a tarot group, right? Or you want to join a group where they talk about esoteric things and witchy things and mystical things and unicorns and UFOs, whatever, right? Whatever your interest is that you feel drawn to and you feel like, I can't talk about that with certain people. This is what the wolf, this spirit animal, and these animals are telling you, like, you need to do. You need to connect with those that are like-minded and they're part of your soul tribe. So again, like I was going to say what I was going to say. So like with me, I feel like I connect a lot with like this is with my nephew. He's a nurse. And he's so freaking smart. He's an air sign. And I was going to say air for some reason with this pile, but it's actually earth, but I was thinking air. So you might be an air sign too. I'm Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But anyways, whenever me and him talk, we can talk for hours. And he's so funny that he'll be like, they're going to lock me up. People are going to lock me up if I say that, you know? And I start laughing and I'm like, well, they're going to lock me up too. Cause I think exactly the same thing. Like, because we agree on like, you know, like this, like our ideas, right, are like on the same similar things, or what somebody would call like a crazy conspiracy theory. We agree on those things. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, tell me more. Like what else you got, you know? And then we go in and exchange and we go back and forth, and you know, the universe. And like I said, he's so freaking smart. He's so like studied, you know? And so he'll tell me all these things and I'm like, oh wow. And he's a phenomenal astrologer. And so he has me teaching him tarot now, and me knowing tarot, but I have him teaching me more astrology now. So, you know, we're able to kind of like have that exchange, right? That back and forth. So again, this is what I feel. It's like you have something to contribute for sure with others, but also you need to be with those that are like-minded like you. And all these cards are basically that. So we're going to go into 28. Breaking down to a 10, breaking down to a 1 with the flashlight fish. It says reciprocate. And so this card also, the reciprocate, the flashlight fish, it talks about having that give and take, being able to have that balance, to not just sit there and not do nothing, but to be able to give something, because we all have something we give, right? We all have our gifts, talents, whatever it might be. Some people might even just have the gift of the gab. Some people, whatever. Everybody has something to offer. So you definitely do have something to give, and then others will have something to give to you. So here with this reciprocate, you definitely do need to be doing that, because maybe you're not talking about that. Maybe you're not doing that. Maybe you're not doing things that you want to enjoy. You know, again, like I said, whatever your interest is, and you feel like, I'm not comfortable doing that, or I'm not comfortable saying that, and you know, finding those that you can talk about out for hours and gab about for hours with, you know, conspiracies and all these things that people are going to be like, man, you crazy. You're going to find people that are going to be like, I'm with you. That is not crazy. I am so with you on that, right? So this is definitely about that. So I definitely do feel like the spirit animal message for you is definitely like saying, hey, you need to connect. You need this exchange, and don't just sit there, because you do have something to offer too that people are going to take. And like I said, with my nephew, I'm able to give him some tarot knowledge, and he's able to give me astrology knowledge, right? So, you know, and then we're able to communicate all these other crazy things that people would be like, that is a crazy out there idea, you know, but it's like there is an exchange there. And I do feel like with you, it's the same thing. And then we have 4. Okay, here's a 4 again. Like I said, I feel like 3s and 4s are very, very important in this video today for some reason. 3s and 4s, and 3s again are creating, and 4s about, you know, making it happen, having that stability. So we have Beaver here with persistent, and here the Beaver is all about building, right? He builds and builds and builds, and because he also builds to have security, speaking of security, right? For those around him, for, you know, his loved ones. The Beaver builds for his community, for those that he's around, for those that he loves. So this is about having that persistence, also to keep working at things, to keep maybe studying, to keep, you know, maybe you want to go to the gym, but you can't find nobody that wants to go to the gym. And it's like, you have to do what you feel called to do, what you feel is right for you. Because again, I do feel like these spirit animals are saying, don't sit there. Don't sit there and let time pass you by. You have to get to work. The Beaver is all about work, work, work. Very earth. The Beaver is a very earth energy. And so there is this, you know, keep trying. And even if you fail, and again, even if you fail at finding your soul tribe, or you haven't found them because you've looked in the past, try again. You will get there. You will find them. You will find that connection and that stability with these 4s, okay? And again, 44, look at that. So I'm telling you, these 3s and 4s are very persistent. So we have Ladybug, fortunate. Okay, so Ladybug, beautiful, good luck, right? So you're definitely going to have better luck, and it could be just better luck in general, or better luck at finding your soul tribe, better luck at connecting, right? Here with this Ladybug, and this card is kind of funny because it does talk about like how people are kind of like normally grossed out by bugs, and it's true, right? But except ladybugs, we get all happy when we see a ladybug. We're like, I'm gonna have good luck. I know I always say that when I see a ladybug. I'm like, I'm gonna have good luck. So, you know, so again, this is like you bringing people that energy, bringing people that smile to their face. Hey, pile 2 is here. All right. Like, you're going to bring that smile to their face, where they're going to be like, you know, pile 2 has knowledge, has information, has reciprocity for me. There's a give and take, you know, with your persistence and your hard work of making these connections. You're definitely a ladybug for people. And don't forget that. You're not a bug. You're not a roach. You are a ladybug, okay? So fortunate here. And again, this is also fortune coming in. Like I said, it could be in anything, you know, maybe even money coming in too, right? Any type of prosperity. But I also feel like it's the fortunate to have good friends. You're going to be fortunate in finding your people, and fortunate in finding your soul tribe. Okay, then your next animal card here is number 40, breaking down to a 4. So look, you have Beaver number 4, Ladybug 44, and Honey Badger number 40 breaks down to a 4. I swear to you, I did not pick these cards out, or I swear to you, this is how they fell. And then, you know, your first card was the Flashlight Fish 28, breaks down to the number 1. Okay, so we have these new beginnings of going towards stability. Oh, so anyways, so with the honey badger, it says delve. Yeah, you definitely do need to delve into things. I feel like you want to do these things, but you don't have anybody to do them with. Like maybe you want to, like I said, do something, but you don't have somebody to do it with or somebody that you can connect with, right? Maybe you want to go hiking on the weekends and you're like, I would love to have somebody to go hiking with me, but I don't want to do it by myself. And then you just haven't found anybody that's interested. None of your friends want to do it or family. And they're like, nah, hiking's not for me. And again, it's about like delving into finding those that you do connect with. You might end up meeting a few friends that are like, oh yeah, I'm down. Let's go hiking every weekend, something like that. So again, it's like your spirit animals are saying you need to take the action. You need to delve. The honey badger, he has those long claws that look like long nails, right? And he digs and he digs and he digs. He delves until he finally gets to where he wants, because he will smell it. He has the scent for it. He let's say he wants this rock, right, to eat it or whatever, and he smells it, and he's gonna dig and dig and dig until he finally digs up that rock or whatever the thing was, a worm or whatever, and he's gonna eat it because he dug for it. He had the scent for it. He had the sense for it. So again, you might be getting the sense of like, I need to look for my people in this area, or I might need to look for my people in this group, or I might need to look for my people on the Facebook groups or whatever. You know what I mean? Something like that. But these spirit animals are definitely saying you need to take this action. Don't just sit there and put your knowledge, put your skills to use. And also people are going to bring that to you. They're going to bring you their skills, their knowledge, and there's going to be an energy exchange of positive things and positive results here. Okay, so they definitely do want you to do that. Let me go ahead and get you one of these numerology cards. Oh look, 55, adventure, as I'm cutting it. Yeah, this is definitely a new adventure here, a new adventure for your life, not just an adventure of like going out, but it's an adventure of like, this is a new experience for your life, a life experience. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what number the spirit animals. I'm feeling a lot of energy exchange right now as I'm talking. So I'm having a little bit of a hard time talking because I'm feeling the energy shift in my body. And so I definitely do feel like there is this, I'm having a hard time talking, this energy shift for you that needs to take place. Like I said, they want you to move, connect with your pack, and howl at the moon. Definitely do that. We are having the wolf moon on the 13th. Okay, we are having the first full moon of the year, and it is the wolf moon. And look, you did pick the wolf here. So this wolf moon is about releasing, but it's also about manifesting what you have the intention for. What are your ideas? What do you so definitely here you have to get moving. Okay, we have 14 breaking down to a 5. 5's changes, choices, and challenges. Here's that number 4 again, right? 14, moderation. So yeah, so definitely moderation. So again, you don't have to rush out and join every group and every gym and every hiking club and every whatever. But again, you need to take this action. You need to not sit there and just let the thoughts pass you by, because sometimes, or even like movies, right? Sometimes some people want to, I don't watch TV or movies, but sometimes people want to watch a movie and they're like, man, I got nobody to go to the movies with, and I love horror movies or I love comedies, and I got nobody to go to the theater with, right? And you're like, man, it'd be cool to have somebody that I could have this exchange with about horror movie characters and talk about it and da-da-da, but I got no one, right? So again, it's like, don't just sit there, because you need to put this into action. You need to get it out of your head and put some type of action to it and have an exchange and a reciprocity with others. So here in moderation, it says, yeah, to do it. But again, do it in moderation. You don't have to rush out and get everything done. But again, like I said, the spirit animals do want you to take some type of action and get some type of action done here. And, we do have 14 breaking down to 5, changes, choices, and challenges. So make the choices to make changes, even though there might be some challenges. Definitely, they want you to make changes here, okay? Let me get you some tarot cards. I'm going to get 3 tarot cards for you and see what else the spirit animals want to tell you. me your 3 cards for pile number 2. And this is the number 43, and it does break down to the number 7. The number 7 is about putting in the work, definitely putting in the work to have this solid foundation, which is solid connections, solid people in your life, a solid soul tribe. Okay, so let's keep going. Oh, that is too many. Okay. And we have the 4 of Cups. Look at that. The 4 of Cups is sitting there, is being like bored, is being blasé. See how he has his hand and he just lets the cup drop, like, whatever. Like, he doesn't care. He's just doing it to do it. He has no emotion from it, right? He's getting no pleasure from it. He's just bored. And this is exactly that energy that the spirit animals are saying, you need to come out of this. You need to pay attention. Because also the 4 of Cups, you're just not even paying attention. You're kind of lost in thought because, like I said, you're so much in your thoughts and thinking, oh, I want to do these things. But it's like they want you to put these thoughts into action instead of just sitting there. Because the 4 of Cups is somebody just sitting there and this ship is going by. The ship is going this way. So the ship is just passing by. So this is about like things and people just passing by. And don't let time pass you by. Too many cards. Let me get 2. Oh my gosh, these cards are like jumping. Oh, okay. And we have the 5 of Pentacles. And we have the Emperor. Look at that. Okay, the Emperor, Aries energy. 5 of Pentacles is Capricorn. Could also be Taurus, Virgo. The 4 of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So we have 4, 5, 4. Okay. So wow, 4s again, and then 5, right? And we did have 5 here. So anyways, with the 5 of Pentacles is again also about maybe not looking at things or not putting the action in. The 5 of Pentacles is about like challenges, right? It is about maybe money challenges, right? Or it could even be a mindset challenge. You're like, where you're like, okay, because the 5 of Pentacles isn't just about kind of having like a little bit of money, but it's also about having like a little bit of connections, whether it's a spiritual connection, whether it's a connection with others, or even a connection with yourself. There's a disconnect. The 5 of Pentacles, there's a disconnect from not really looking at things or paying attention. And we do have the 4 of Cups here where it's like not paying attention. Okay. So again, it's like needing to kind of get into that, kind of look around, and there is an eye here, right? To look around, you kind of do need to look around and see, what is it that I need to do? What is it that I need to do to get out of this funk, to get out of this lack mindset, to get out of this, lack situation? Could be lacking friends, could be lacking joy, could be lacking love, could be lacking, communication, right? So that you need to see, where can I go? What can I do? How can I connect with others? And then we do have the Emperor here, Aries energy, number 4. So the Emperor is about leadership, right? The Emperor is about being a leader, taking that action, and kind of watching what's around you. And again, with these 2 cards, I feel like you haven't really been watching what's around you, or again, like what group you can join or what club you can go to or whatever, like you haven't really looked into it or paid attention to it. And the Emperor is like saying, okay, stand up, because the Emperor is about like standing up and looking over things. He kind of like has the higher ground to kind of overlook what's down here. So again, I do feel like the spirit animals are saying you need to look over and see what there is for you to come out here and do. The Emperor is Aries. Aries is a cardinal sign, and cardinal signs are all about the initiation, starting something, joining something, beginning something. So again, I do feel like these spirit animals are like saying you need to get into this, you need to begin. Whatever's in your head that you've been thinking, is don't let it just sit there in your head. Put some action behind it. Okay. Let me just go ahead and get you a Cali Love Vibes card, and I think that will be it for you. Pile number 2. Ooh. Pile 2. What is the message from the spirit animals? What else does this wolf have for pile 2? Oh, that is too many cards. Okay. We have 83. Okay, with second chakra. sacral chakra. It says, I feel. Color orange. Oh my gosh. Yeah, what do you feel? What makes you feel alive? What gives you inspiration? This is also, you know, the second chakra, sacral chakra, is also about like really feeling like you need to move, basically, like get that energy out of you. There's an energy in you and you're just sitting there with that energy. So it's like you need to move, you need to feel, and you need to get going with that energy. See how she's walking? She's walking by herself, but she's walking, and look at this. She's like up on this mountain or whatever it is. And so you definitely do need to get moving, you know, here with the color orange too, second chakra, sacral. 83, here's that number 3, okay? And then we have 29, breaks down to an 11, breaks down to a 2. Passions turn into paychecks. There you go. So there might even be something that you're thinking about. Again, you need to take the initiation to do it. Passions turn into paychecks. And she's like painting. Looks like she's an artist. It's like she's painting something here. You know, there might be something that you need to do. Maybe an art class, right? Maybe you want to get into an art class. Maybe you'll even like start selling art or whatever, you know, whatever. Maybe you design clothes and you're going to make clothes and you're going to connect with people that have the same interests as you. You're going to connect. And again, maybe even this might even turn into an opportunity of money, right? Maybe we can go into partnerships because it is 29. It goes into partnerships with, you're going to go into like maybe have a business partner or something like that. Okay. But again, you need to, with this second chakra, sacral chakra, you need to do something that is going to help you feel alive. Take that action, because this is the chakra of kind of like putting that energy to use. Okay, this is about like that pent up energy, and we almost need to put it to use. And it could also be like needing to exercise it out or something like that. So maybe again, maybe you want to do a gym class or a yoga class or something where you, but again, that energy needs to come out of you, whether it's through art, painting, writing, esoteric connections, talking about aliens, whatever, you know, whatever it is that your interest is, you definitely need to put it to use. Okay, all right, well, that's all I have for you. I hope this message resonates, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. So for those of you who picked pile number 3, 33, the Raven, Mystery and Magic, I always like to associate the piles with an element. And so for this one, I've associated it with fire. So you could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, okay? So this card here, the Raven, 33, right? Like I said, these 3s and these 4s are so present in this reading. The 33 is a master number. It is about creating, right? And ideas. Very much thinking outside the box. So with this mystery and magic here, it does talk about the Raven kind of being appreciative for like the little things it has, and it has its song also, the way it croaks, and you know, so this card is saying you need to be appreciative for like the little things too. It's kind of like needing to step back and smell the roses. So don't be focused so much on the big things and the big goals and big business and this and big deals and big money. It's more about like, you know, like step back, focus on the little things that you appreciate. Maybe even taking a walk, right, and seeing a bird in the tree singing its little song and things like that. There is mystery and magic in everything. Very much being, it's about being connected with the earth, with everything around you. So again, it's just kind of looking back, taking a step back and looking and appreciating the mystery and the magic of all those little things, right? What the heck? I'm sorry. This is also about communication. So maybe also paying attention to the communication that you might have with some people. But again too, it's like I said, it's more about like stepping back a little bit and appreciating the little things. So maybe appreciating that somebody sends you a message that says just like, oh hi, I was thinking of you, have a good day today, you know, just something like that. Shows that they care. It shows that there's connection with you, and that they're just communicating something small, but it's something that is definitely appreciated, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at some of your cards, and then we'll see what else we get. So you do have 32 breaking down to a 5 with goose. It says aggressive. Okay, so you know, 5s changes, choices, and challenges. And this card does talk about, you know, like geese being aggressive and annoying. That they're annoying because they're loud And not only that, but they destroy farmers' crops, and they just poop everywhere, and they just make a mess. And it's like they have this very like ready to fight, ready to attack type of attitude and energy about them, that is very aggressive, and that is not appreciated by people and other animals, right? And again, with this card here, the Raven, talking about kind of needing to step back, kind of needing to chill, kind of needing to cool out. This could even be your energy, just like maybe you're quick to anger. Maybe, maybe you're a fire sign, or maybe you act like a fire sign. They're just very quick, right? They're very like, they just think it and they go with it really quick. Or this could be somebody else or other people that, that are just aggressive and angry, and they say nasty, mean things. And again, it's kind of like not engaging it, but kind of like needing to step away and be like, you know what? I'm gonna let you be crazy over there by yourself, because I'm gonna go be by myself over here. Like, no thanks, but no thanks. I'm not engaging in this type of behavior. So it's also about kind of needing to pull yourself back, especially from people that are like this, okay? And then we have 26 breaking down 28 with flamingo sustenance. And so this with sustenance, this card does talk about like you are what you eat. And the flamingo being pink is because of all the crustaceans he eats, So all those crustaceans make the flamingo's color change to that pink color that they have. So sustenance, you are what you eat. You are what you basically engage yourself in, right? Whatever your environment is, or whatever people you surround yourself with, that is what you become. So it's like, are you going to become angry and aggressive, or are you going to be like chill and laid back, right? And appreciative of things and people. So with this flamingo, it does say to pay attention, not only to what you eat, right? But it's pay attention to those that you surround yourself with, those that you have and allow into your environment, because they could be creating chaos for themselves and for you, right? And then we have 33, okay? And you do have 33, the Raven, and you have 33, the Gorilla, with control. And also, again, this card, very much like the Goose, it talks about somebody wanting to have control, somebody wanting to be in charge, somebody wanting to be the leader. This could even be at work, right? This could even be somebody at work that has like this bossy energy, even if they're not the boss, they think they are. So again, it's kind of needing to step away and not engage into that, not get yourself into trouble, and not have an exchange of words with them that, again, are maybe going to get you into trouble or written up or fired or something like that. So it is about kind of like stepping back and staying out of this energy, because again, the flamingo is saying, don't surround yourself. And the flamingo is right in between these two. The flamingo is right in between these two. So the flamingo has become like them, because remember, it turned pink because of what it ate. And here it's kind of like you're eating up that energy. Okay, so don't surround yourself with that. So the gorilla, this could, like I said, this could even be somebody at work. It could be somebody in your family, somebody in your friend group, whatever it is. But I do feel it's more work related, and somebody's like that tries to be the leader, that tries to be the emperor in reverse. This is very emperor in reverse energy, very bully, very, very a-hole, very, I'm in charge, what I say goes type of thing, my way or the highway. Even one of those parents or relationships that think that they're the boss of you for some reason. You're like, wait, what? Who told you that? You're not the boss of me. Since when did God put you in charge? This is somebody that has that type of attitude. And like I said, it is number 33, and you did pick the Raven 33, which is about like stepping back, just chill. Okay, so we do have 84 here with the starfish feeling. And this card does talk about the starfish having those sensors, those sensories on basically from the tip all over, right? So those sensories are very much picking up everything. So again, it's like you picking up all these energies, all this negativity, all this aggression and control. It's like you picking that up. And so here with the starfish, again, it kind of bottles itself up in you without you even realizing it, recognizing it, or even being aware of it, right? But it's kind of like, well, everybody at your job is an a-hole, and you kind of maybe start becoming an a-hole too, because that's how everybody there is, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like needing to step back and look at that energy. And again, maybe just I'm not going to focus so much about work or this person or these people. I'm going to focus a little more out here in nature and be appreciative of that and appreciate those nice moments, or that nice text that I got from a friend that said, you know, have a good day, or those little things that are going to change your vibration for you, because it seems to be getting kind of like engulfed, almost like I'm seeing like going like this, like surrounding you with feelings, right? Because the starfish is feelings of negativity. You're kind of being surrounded by feelings of negativity, to where again you're feeling all of it. It's all up in your energy. This energy is all up in your energy, and you start to absorb it. Okay, let me go ahead and get you a numerology card. Let's get, it says new beginnings as I cut it. Okay, so yeah, definitely need to change things up here for you. So what the spirit animals are saying, especially this raven, he really does want you to chill. The raven is really wanting you to chill. I just saw the music card. Okay, maybe listening to music, right? Some nice relaxing music or happy music, something that makes you feel like dancing, something that makes you feel good, something that lifts your spirits, you know? With ooh, synchronicity. Okay, what else? Okay, so here we go. We have number 2 with patience. Okay, so having patience, maybe not losing your patience and losing your cool with this person or these people. Again, patience, it just reminds me of kind of like stepping back and being chill, being patient, like, okay, you know. And 2 is about partnerships. To me, it's always Libra. And Libra, everybody says Libra is so chill, right? They're so balanced. When they are balanced, right? They're very chill. They're very, you know, easygoing, go with the flow type of people. So I am getting that, like, you just maybe need to chill. And it is orange. It is orange, which is the second chakra, sacral chakra, and it is number 2. So it does make me think of that in pile. 2 just had the sacral chakra come out in their reading, and it was about like putting that energy to use. Like that chakra wants to put energy to use, and again, it's kind of like you putting your energy to use, but in positive things, and holding back from negative things, right? And using it towards positive things, going for a walk in the woods, going for, you know, maybe shopping, right? And it distracts you and makes you feel good, or going out to eat, get yourself a pizza, doing something like that that makes you feel good, makes you feel positive, right? So what is that? My daughters are over there talking really loud. Sorry if you can hear them. Okay, so, and that is my fire sign daughters too. My 2 fire signs. So yeah, definitely fire element here. Okay, so let me go ahead and get you 3 tarot cards and see what else this raven wants to say. Okay, pile 3. What else do the spirit animals have for pile 3, please? Okay. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Oh, and I saw it. I'm not going to take it, but yeah. We have the Strength card here. Look at that. So definitely needing to have the strength to restrain yourself and not say something, not engage, and not get your emotions all bent and out of shape, because the Queen of Cups in the reverse, oh, she will have her emotions just spilling over, maybe crying. You don't want somebody making you cry or making you so angry that you start lashing out and saying really negative, hurtful things, right? So again, like needing to pull yourself away from that energy and restrict yourself from being around people like that. And we have the Page of Wands in the reverse, fire element. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and again, not engaging, because the Page of Wands, he will engage, he will take action. You know, the Page of Wands is somebody that is going to kick ass now and take names later. And in the reverse, he's like, I'm not doing it. I'm not. He's just not going to engage. So definitely, these spirit animals don't want you to engage maybe with somebody that is aggressive, and maybe this is somebody you already interact with, or maybe this is somebody you're going to be interacting with this week, right? Because I try to do the weeklies of the spirit animals. And so maybe this week there is going to be somebody maybe trying to push those buttons, trying to poke the bear, and you're going to be like, I'm not having it, because, you know, you're going to mess with Bruce Banner, you're going to get the Hulk, and you don't want that, right? You know, like how he would always say, don't make me angry, you won't like it when I'm angry, right? Bruce Banner would always say that before he turned into the Hulk. So definitely keep your cool, stay Bruce Banner mode. Don't turn into the Hulk, because the spirit animals don't want you to get yourself into any like situations that, you know, are going to be maybe a little sticky to get out of. Okay. And we have the King of Cups. Wow, look at that. So we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse, and then we have the King of Cups in the upright. I love that. I love that energy here for you. The King of Cups is Scorpio. It could also be Pisces, Cancer. It's water element. It's emotions. So again, being in control. The King of Cups is very much in control of his emotions. He has this cup in his hand, and he's like, this is my cup. If I want to give you a drink, you know, if I want to share my emotions, I'm going to do that. I'm going to give you a drink and share my emotions. But if I don't, this is my cup, I will drink it. This is for me only. So this is very much being in control of your emotions. I love that. So we don't want to be the Queen of Cups in the reverse. We want to be the King of Cups in the upright. Very much in your power. That's Scorpio energy. And we do know that, like, Scorpio is a mystery, right? And we do have mystery and magic here. This is perfect. This card and this card is perfect together, because we know that Scorpio is very mysterious. So again, it's kind of like, maybe don't speak on those things that you want to say or lash out, or somebody wants to push your buttons. Just kind of keep it to yourself. Just, you know, Scorpio mode, just hold it in, and, you know, maybe release it, yell it out to the trees and the sky later or whatever, but don't show this person that they are getting to you. Don't give in, and don't engage, right? Is what I'm hearing. Don't engage. Okay, great. Don't engage. Okay, let me get you a Cali Love Vibes card, and that will be it here for you, okay? Let's close it out with a Cali Love Vibes card for you. Pile 3. What is the spirit animal message for pile 3? Pile 3. What is the spirit animal message? Okay. 41 breaking down to a 5. Changes, choices, and challenges. Beautiful people are not always good, but good people are always beautiful. Yeah, definitely showing your beauty by being good, by being positive, you know, because yeah, this could even be an attractive person, but they have an ugly ass attitude, right? And you're going to show them what real beauty is. You know, it's the beauty that is within you that also comes out too. Okay. So definitely, beautiful people are not always good, but good people are always beautiful. And definitely the raven and the spirit animals are saying, stay beautiful. Definitely stay beautiful. Okay? All right, that's all I have for you. I hope this message resonates, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. So for those of you who chose pile number 4, the buffalo, run free, I always like to associate the piles with an element. And so for this one, I've associated it with air. So you could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, okay? So with the buffalo, run free, it does talk about running free from restrictive beliefs. So maybe even things like from childhood. And the buffalo is, you know, it's the bull, right? Normally it's associated with earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but I also associated it with air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here. But so it does talk about like limited beliefs, right? It kind of gives me 5 of Pentacles energy, where it's like the mindset isn't able to see other outcomes or better circumstances. So it's such a like a scarce mentality of, this is all I have and this is all I'll ever have and I can't have more. So the buffalo and the other spirit animals are saying, run free with your thoughts. What is it you want to create? What is it you desire, right? What is it that you want your life to look at? You know, think about it and believe it, and run free with those thoughts and ideas on how to create it. Don't limit yourself to just being, well, because this is all I have, this is all I see, and this is all it will be. No, because it's all you have and it's all you see right now doesn't mean that it has to be all it will be, right? Because it could be more. Again, depending on your mindset, your beliefs, and how you change things, how you create things, right? And 4 is the number of stability. Could also be 4th house, which is Cancer's house. It's the mother energy. So I also do feel like you are trying to provide more. There may be, because the mother's all about giving, giving, giving. Maybe you overgive, and then maybe there's not enough for you, or you give so much to others that there's very little left for you. There's very scarce a little left for you because you're so giving. So again, it's kind of like expanding that thinking, saying, well, I'm going to give myself more. I can have more. I deserve more, right? So I do feel like the spirit animal, especially the buffalo here, is saying to look at things and run free with it. What is it you want? Do you want more? Do you want to get yourself a pair of shoes? And you're like, no, I can't. I got to hold off. And maybe for something that I need to pay, or maybe a rainy day type thing. And it's like, no, expand your mind to more, to create more. And it is about stability, right? The buffalo is about abundance, right? So the buffalo saying you can have more, you could have it all, you could have what you want. Think it and create it. And we do have air here, which they're always in their head, they're always thinking about things. And maybe also saying, don't stress yourself too much, don't be in your head so much about negative things or negative situations and thinking, oh my gosh, this is just a mess and it's going to continue to be a hot mess. Don't think about it that way, right? Think about, like, it might be a hot mess right now, but it won't be a hot mess in the future. Like, one thing I always say to people is, like, your stop right now is not your permanent stop. Yes, there's a lot of stops that we do along the way, and we might be at a stop right now, but that stop right now is not your permanent stop, because you're going to keep going, and you're going to maybe go another stop, and you're going to keep going, maybe go another stop, but whatever it is, you're going to keep going. This is not it, right? So again, tell yourself, this is not it. There's more. And then we have 59 here with the pig, provide. So here with the pig, the pig is the provider. The pig is also about money. It is about abundance. And the pig is also a paternal figure, so mother, father. And again, like I said, the buffalo too, right? Makes me think Cancer's house, but the buffalo is also, considered like masculine, right? So it would be like the father. So again, we do have a lot of the mother, father energy here. And this could have even, like I said, come from your childhood, the beliefs they gave you in childhood, the environment you were in that said, this is what you have, this is what you always have, this is who you'll be, this is who you will forever be. No, it's not that way. It's not like that. And maybe you are somebody that provides, and you do your best to provide for your children, if you have children, or your loved ones, or whatever it is. You do your best to provide, to be there, to give it all. But you also need to give some to you. And if you have the mindset that's been given to you, that's been passed down to you from generations, of saying, well, we've always lived in a small house, so you'll never have a big house. And you're like, hell no, I want a big house. You know what I mean? Definitely believe that. Definitely believe that. Don't let their limited beliefs be passed on to you. Don't let them rain on your parade, basically, right? We do have 91 here, breaking down to a 10, breaking down to a 1 with tree shrew. Okay, I just wanted to see. It was like, what is that? That's 59, and then we have 91. So we do have 2 9s here with the tree shrew addiction. The tree shrew, very interesting. I have the tree shrew in my animal deck too. But anyways, the tree shrew is about addiction. It is about hidden things, right? The tree shrew actually likes to come out at night and get drunk. He gets drunk off the nectar that comes off the flowers from the palm trees. So he will probably be climbing palm trees at night and sucking on the flowers and getting drunk. And he does it more than any other animal. The tree shrew just gets wasted all night on getting drunk instead of eating, instead of focusing on doing other things. He's just all night just getting drunk. He's just getting wasted, right? So it is about coming out at night too. He comes out at night to get wasted. So this could also talk about maybe, somebody in your family or your circle has some type of addiction that they're hiding, and it is hidden, and they only comes out at night. So somebody might have some type of addiction, or maybe even gambling, right? Because I feel like these cards are telling you about money and like that lack mindset. So maybe somebody even has an addiction to like gambling, and they go to the casinos every night and things like that, or somebody I don't know, maybe just whatever their addiction might be. It's some type of night addiction, right? Renting um, movies all night, right? And just on their TV all night long, watching movies, renting movies. So there is something here about that, about actually needing to address it, and also like not keep entertaining it and not keep wasting life and money on it. So again, this could be you, or this could be somebody in your family or somebody in your circle. And again, I feel like your energy is very giving, 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 and you might even give to, again, to the point where you're left with nothing for you, but you're giving maybe to somebody that has some type of addiction, and they're being left with nothing for themselves either. They're only using it to serve their addiction. They're only using it to serve what they need it for that moment. So it's actually not even serving them, and that money that's wasted wasn't served on you, it wasn't served on them. It was just like there's a waste here, right? And there's an like I said, something that needs to be dealt with, something that somebody needs to be truthful and just basically admit to what the problem is. Maybe somebody gets drunk. Maybe they go to the bars, you know. Maybe somebody goes out to the bars at night and drinks and says they worked extra hours at work. I don't know, but they're really at the bar drinking. So here it's kind of like not wasting into those addictions, not wasting time, money, effort into those addictions, or giving so much into somebody for their own addictions, right? So it's kind of like, you know, you need for you. You need your time for you. You need your money for you, and you need to create the life you want for you, okay? And this here with this night person is not it. Okay, we have a 68 with the red panda forthright. Yeah, so the red panda also is about telling the truth. It is about communication. Okay, so forthright, be forthright, right? So either you need to be forthright with somebody about saying, I'm not going to entertain this anymore. I'm not going to give you money anymore. I'm not going to help you anymore, whatever it is. Or they need to be forthright and come clean and say, hey, you know, that money you've been giving me to, you know, to fix my house, actually been spending that money at the bar every night. You know what I mean? So somebody does need to come forth right here and be honest about things, because you're somebody that definitely does put a lot of work into anything that you do, anything you touch, you push with a lot of work. You definitely push yourself to do your best, to give your best. And for somebody to kind of just be maybe walking over it or squandering the money you're helping them with, that's just not fair, and that's just not right. So the spirit animal, especially the buffalo, is like saying you need to hold that coin, you need to get that coin, because like I said, the pig is the provider. It's very like father mother energy. So this could even be, you know, you could even be the parent of maybe, let's say you have an adult child, right, that just takes and takes and takes money, and instead you could be like, you know what, how about you get a job? How about you get off the couch and go look for work? You know what I mean? So maybe something like that, right? We do have 50 breaking down to a 5, changes, choices, and challenges with the penguin here. It says commitment. So this is being very, very committed, very, very devoted into something. And like I said, I do feel like this is your energy, especially with the buffalo. This is your energy. You go all in, okay? This card does talk about like the penguins as parents. So they're very committed to their little penguin babies until they're like old enough to leave the nest, and then the penguins do it all over again. They'll have the new babies, and then they're very committed to taking care of them until they're big enough to leave the nest, and then it's just, we keep doing that, right? So again, this could talk about like you being the parent of a child that maybe needs to leave the nest, right? Because you've put a lot of commitment and help into this. Give me 1 second, please. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. That was my fire sign daughter again at the door. See, this talks about children. I was talking about children. That is my little girl at the door saying, can we go to the store? Are you almost done? So again, you may be being very giving and them just wanting to take. But again, it's like you're very committed, but it's also kind of needing to put your foot down and saying, I'm not going to give anymore. I'm not going to help anymore. I'm not going to do this anymore. And you know what's so interesting about the pig card, the provider? It does talk about the pigs. You know, the gestation period for a pig is 4 months, and we do have pile number 4 that you picked, and then we have the buffalo run free, which is number 4. So it's very interesting with the number 4, right? It talks about the gestation period for a pig is 4 months. And then we also do have the penguin here talking about like them, you know, once the little baby penguins or whatever you call them are big enough to leave the nest, and they're like, okay, you're at that age now, you know, 4 months or whatever it might be for them, and you can go now. You can go now. There's the door. And then they're going to have those new babies. So again, I am feeling like if this isn't a child, this is somebody that maybe likes to be treated like a child. Maybe you treat them like a child. It could even be your partner, because this talk about commitment, like a relationship between 2 penguins and how they mate for life. So again, this could be like you're the almost like the parent in the relationship, and your partner is like very much a child that you have to take care of, that you have to have them pay their bills or whatever it is, that you're the one that is kind of like, why am I feeling like the mother of my spouse, you know, or the father of my spouse? So it could also be something like that. Okay, you know, take it as it resonates, but I do feel like there is somebody that is an adult, is a child, but in an adult body, right? Whether it's an actual child adult or it's an adult spouse partner that acts like a child, So again, put your foot down and be like, no, no, no. You're not going to stay on the couch drinking all day. You need to get up and go to work, all right? Okay, so let's go ahead. Let me get you a numerology card. Look, because I'm cutting at 5, change. We do have 5 here with commitment. Yeah, you need to change something in this commitment with this person or these people, right? Definitely something has to change in the commitment here. Wow, okay. All right, so pile number 4. There's too many cards. Let me get one numerology card. Okay, there it is. 81 breaking down to a 9, the number of completion, leadership. Yeah, you need to take that leadership role and be like, I'm putting my foot down. I'm not doing this anymore, okay? So definitely needing to take that leadership role, needing to take that action, because you probably have been taking the leadership role, especially being the buffalo. And then especially with the pig here and the penguin, that parent role you've been taking, that leadership role, you need to tell them, you need to step up and you need to take your own leadership role too here, okay? And we have 77 spirituality on the bottom. Yeah. You're somebody very spiritual for sure. You're definitely connected to your spirituality. Okay, let me get 3 tarot cards. Let me get 3 tarot cards for pile 4. What do the spirit animal, especially the buffalo here, wanting to tell them? I definitely do feel the buffalo very present. Okay. And we have the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Wow, reciprocity. We have the 10 of Cups. Are you kidding me? And we have the Sun. Okay, there we go. And on the bottom, we have the Strength card. Look, there's that Strength card peeking out. Okay, so here with the 6 of Pentacles, this is the card of reciprocity, okay? And so again, we do have the penguin with commitment, being very committed, very, very much in this, you know, give and take and this group effort, right? But this card, when it's in the upright, there's no reciprocity. You're very much giving, and somebody's taking. And in the reverse, it actually changes, the dynamic changes here. That means there's going to be balance. So again, I do feel like this buffalo and the spirit animals are saying you need to put your foot down so that you can bring balance and have reciprocity here. What you don't have, that they're just taking and you're giving, you're going to have it. But again, you need to step into your leadership role and say, I'm putting my foot down. I'm putting my foot down. We're going to have this talk. We're going to have this forthright talk here and talk about your behavior, your addictions, whatever it is. And I'm not going to continue to provide unless you make a commitment to change, make a commitment to me, make a commitment to work, make a commitment for whatever the reason, right? They need to change. And then we have the 10 of Cups, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, that's Earth. No, I'm talking about water now. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I was looking at this card when I was reading this card. So this is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And the 10 of Cups is that happy family life, that happy ending. We do have the two parents here with the two kids. So again, this could be a spouse situation. It could be a child situation. Whatever the dynamic is here, it could be even a friend situation, right? That you treat like a child. Whatever the situation is here, something has to change in order for it to be fulfilled, in order for it to be happy. We do need to bring illumination because we do have the moon here. We do need to bring illumination and clarity and communication into this. So we do need to reveal the truth of this, okay? We definitely do need to reveal the truth of this with whoever this person might be. And then we have 19, the Sun, which is Leo energy. It's such a beautiful card. This is the best card in the tarot, is the Sun card, because it, again, it illuminates things. Here with the moon, and then here with the Sun, we have the moon, the mother, and we have the Sun, the father. So again, it's that parent energy. So it could even be your parents. I mean, I don't know, right? Somebody here is using you, but again, we're bringing things into light. You know, we're bringing them out of the dark into the light. So we are revealing the truth about these addictions. We are being forthright and honest about these things. So somebody, again, you know, in order to have this happiness that you want and that you've been working for to attain, somebody has to tell the truth. Somebody has to have a talk. Some things need to come out in the open here. This card's definitely talking about communication. You definitely do need communication here, okay? These two, I don't know what they are, little devils. They're very happy. They're dancing together. And again, I feel like this is your last card. So I do feel like for you to be happy, things have to come to light. Things have to be revealed. Things have to be worked on in order to have this happiness here with this 10 of Cups. Okay, let me get you a Cali Love Vibes card, and that will be it. Okay. Speaking of the light, look at the card right here. Okay, 63 breaking down to a 9. Is your soul too dark for the light? No, you are the light. You see? Things have to come to the light, even if they might seem dark, even if it's a subject that you don't want to discuss or touch or talk about with this person, or maybe this person doesn't want to discuss it with you, and maybe you've tried to bring it up multiple times. It is now time. It is now time. The buffalo is saying, put your foot down. Okay, put your foot down and, you know, bring this to light. Okay. What do we have for pile 4? What do we have for pile 4 from the spirit animals, please? Oh, that was an angel number. Okay. 46 breaks down to a 10, breaks down to a 1. Angel number 333. What did I say about the numbers 3s and 4s? Okay, it says before you love anyone, you have to love yourself first. Okay, so giving yourself self-love, because maybe you are overgiving this partner. Maybe you're overgiving your partner or your children all this love, and it's kind of, again, I feel like there's so very little for you. There's a lack here for you, and you're so giving, and everybody else gets it except you. So angel number 333, before you love anyone, you have to love yourself first. Yeah, love yourself. Oh, let me get one more. And we have 19 breaking down to a 10, breaking down to a 1. Drop the mask, please. You are so much better than this. So you might be wearing a mask to pretend their problem is in there, or this person is wearing the mask to pretend the problem is in there, because again, this is like a night activity. Maybe they think nobody even knows, nobody notices. Oh, look, and it's 91, and this is 19. It's mirroring each other. This card, these cards, these two numbers are mirroring each other. Addiction and dropping the mask. Okay, so yeah, definitely needing to have the talk with somebody and be like, look, I already know the truth. Okay, so we need to have this talk. Drop the mask and let's talk about it. Okay, all right, well, that's all I have for you. I hope this message resonates, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.